Hey guys, it's Dr. Kirby here and we're back with another video fresh from the last video. So I thought I decided to do something fun, so y'all are in for a treat. Now I don't know if I've ever done a tier list video before, and I think I've had, but you know, let's make it interesting. Today we are going to be doing a tier list for the Crystal Rose skins that mostly came from Wild Rift. Oop! But yeah, it's mostly Wild Rift, you know, eccentric. So let's get it on it. So what's our tier list? What are we judging it on? So we got snatched, you know, like my wig snatch. And we got not bad, which should have been a better name, but I couldn't think of any. And then the middle one is the she tried. And then my favorite is the last one, which is you know, I say when I'm not sure of it, like or like ooh, that should have been it. Oh, see, I said it. And then the green one is a they don't go here, which means they're all from PC. So we got Crystal Rose Zyra and Crystal Rose Swain, Crystal Rose Akshat, and Crystal Rose Janna. I mean, the difference of Crystal Rose, no shade, to this PC vibe and to Wild Rift is such a night and day difference, honestly. Oh, my Discord. Oh shoot, I have to get on that. Anyways, let's get in on this though. So let's talk about it. Okay, let's start with Akali. Now, ooh. Now Akali was like the second-ish. Was she the second? She was the first batch. No, she was the second batch on the new type of vibe that we were going for. There was nothing much to her dress. The green hair was cute. Oh. I like the VFX, I like the dress, I like the VFX, but is it up to standard? Ooh. Ooh. Because, okay, compared to like Lux and Akali, you know what, I'll keep it not bad. Because I think she was a step up. Because I don't remember this, but I think Akali's dress there wasn't an accent. When we go later down the line in skins, there was like an accent in terms of like, okay, they represent this color, blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna start us off with not bad. Is it biased if I put Ash here? You know what I mean? Like I love Ash. You like if y'all are new to my channel, I love Ash. Ash support lover over here. Obviously, one of my favorite people that I know in real life loves to play Ash as well. So I kind of have like a significant relationship with Ash as a character. Crystal Rose Ash, I did a video on pulling it, and I love it. I love Ash so much. Whether if it's an epic or it's a legendary, I would take it. So this might be my bias talking. You know, I mean the VFX could a little, you know. I mean the outfit is great. The VFX could work. It needs a little work. You know, I'm gonna put. You know what? Y'all are gonna get mad, so I'll just put her in snatch. I don't know. We'll swap that around later. There she goes. Ezreal is there. Was Ezreal good? You know what? You know what? I'm trying to like vaguely remember. You know what? You know what? Well, she tried. You know what? She tried it. Okay. For what it was the first batch. You know, you can't be strict on it. Okay, let's go with the one. This Gwen skin is so special to me because I remember when the leakers were leaking, I reposted the teaser picture because I think they already had the image of Gwen, but they just don't want to unveil it because I think like contract or like not contract, like rights. You know what I mean? Like oh, I'm burping. They have rights to like, you know, don't send it, cease and desist. So I then I guessed it was Gwen. I'm like, it could be Gwen because the leakers were like, it's a magic damage fighter. And I'm like, who's a magic damage fighter? And I'm like, Gwen. And I said it, and I was right. And I was living for it. I till this day I couldn't get over it that I guessed it right because it could have been someone else, but there was no other mage fighter than Gwen, you know. So I think this is a snatch because I think for an epic skin, I think it really shows that it's still Gwen, but also not Gwen. You know what I mean? Like the hair is different, but it's a different take on her. Oh, this is a good example. Her hair is different, but it still reminds me of Gwen. The difference with this hair is it's a bit of the bottom, the base Gwen, right? This one's a bit at the top. And then the styling is a bit more different where it's giving Hermione Granger, you know, like Harry, you know, like that. Compare this with Akali. Now you want to talk. because Akali's hair is always the same. I haven't seen Akali in a long hair, you know. I never watched the movie yet, and a lot of people are gonna get mad at me when I say this, but the K-pop Demon Hunters one, I've never seen it. Maybe today I'll watch it when I play Wild Rift and watch. But there's one character with pink hair, with she kind of looks like Evelyn, one of the girls, the one long hair. Akali could have had that. She would have been like, that's it, snatched. If I ever see Akali in a different hair, that means the world is healing. You know what I mean? Because she's always had the same hair, girl. You gotta change it up. Look at Ash. She looks a little different. You know, she got a little French braid on. You know, she's giving. Okay, I sidetracked there. Oh, speaking of her, okay. Ooh, I need to look at it first. Trying to remember. Okay, now we're talking again. Again, Gwen takes the cake over here. But is it snatched? You know what? That's so biased though. Did I like this skin? Oof. You know, again, I think this tier list is based on like my experiences. I think it's a great skin. Did they really go all out for this? It has a lot of stuff. It's really nice. I'm trying to visualize it now. It's great. Prestige selects are really like, well, to be honest, you guys like Prestige selects? Because it's still an epic skin with just a higher price of a mythic. You know what's a good mythic? I mean, you know what's a good prestige? This is the prestige, by the way. I like Prestige Nami. That was a good one. They really ate. Not Space Groove, the one that's in Wild Rift. Now that is something where it's different, but it's good. So, you know, I'll keep it at Snatch. That's so biased though. Like, just because it's a prestige, it's like it's Snatch. I just don't have experiences with it. You know what? I'll keep it. Jace. Jace was in the earlier batches with Sona, right? Wasn't it Sona, Jace, Lux, Ezreal? Oh, I don't remember the skin. But I do want this skin though. I want to complete the collection of the first batch. Since they're kind of easy to get now. Oh. I'm gonna say because I just don't remember. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Sorry y'all for that. Jace. I own this Jace skin. I think I pulled it. I pulled this skin in the gacha. Ironic. I think look-wise, the 3D model doesn't do this face justice of the splash art. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It doesn't really do it justice. But I think the concept of his outfit looks really great. You know, somewhat different hairstyle. I'm like sprinkling my fingers as a maybe. I was about to play Jace. I want to learn Jace because of the skin, but I never really got around to it. So, I think I'll put it in a higher. She tried. I think it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's good, but it's not bad. You know what I mean? She tried, so it's in the middle. Yeah. Okay, now Kaisa. Oof. Again, this is a skin that I don't have experience with. But from the looks she was giving, I don't think it's not bad. I'm honestly put this on, and I like the blue concept, which I guess the concept is again a thing here in the newer batch from what we saw in the splash arts. And I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you put the newer ones? I don't know the spotlight, so we can't really judge. But I know what I not know. I vaguely remember some of these, so we're just gonna put it on what is there currently, and then when the new skins come out, we'll do a tier list just with those skins. Maybe like a rating system. I don't know. Yeah, Kaisa. I think Kaisa. Did you guys like Kaisa? I think she. When this batch came out, because I was so distracted with. Wasn't this the batch? This was last year's batch. I was so distracted with Ash that I don't remember what Kaisa looked like. But I've seen the gameplay. Obviously, she looked great. Obviously. So I think I'll put her in a higher snatch tier for now. Again, at the end we'll readjust stuff. Okay, there she is. Now I'm gonna say this. This is Crystal Rose Lux. I'm gonna judge older Crystal Rose Lux. We're not gonna judge the newer Crystal Rose Lux, the updated one from 2000 and what year is that? 23 or 22? I think they updated Lux when the newer Crystal Roses came out, when Seraphine. I'm gonna judge the old one. So let's talk about the old one. Wasn't the first one? Didn't the first Crystal Rose Lux never had a home guard? Wasn't it something? Wasn't she sitting and then she went on a swing? Yo, I don't remember this. But girl, the first one was not it. It was plain white, white, white. There was not much blue, honey. I was like, girl, is an epic skin or what? And I remember the crystal is cute, but I was obviously giving prestige. But I remember like the comments of, you know, the skin line when Lux came out, it was like a disappointment, so they had to update it. It took them a while to update it, and they did. Oh, a good example of this was KDA Evelyn Ultimate. Do you guys remember that? There was no passive music. Girl, I am old. A lot of these memories are coming back to me. Um, oof, I'm sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. The newer one is probably like here, but we're judging the old one. We're judging the old one. Okay, now this mother. Now girl, her versus her, night and day difference, honey. Mama, she got on a full like overhaul outfit change, her hair change, her makeup change, her VFX color change, her home guard changed. Wasn't she on like a carriage, and then like the poros were like riding were steering the carriage? Now she had an upgrade, honey. She had an upgrade, honey. I would have gotten this, but I don't wail, so oh, Riven. Okay, so now I don't know why. When I was pulling for what event was this? Wasn't this a Kali's event? It was just so random, but I don't know why I pulled for Riven. That was the one I remember because that was like my early gotcha experiences. I have a special place in my heart for Riven because that's so rare. The skin is rare now, especially if you don't count the gotchas that if you don't count the reruns. But this skin is so rare to me now. Only like hardcore Riven mains have this on Wild Rift, and there's a lot of hardcore Riven mains out there. Oh, I love this skin. This is such a special place in my heart. VFX wise though, it's not. It's okay. So I think I'm just gonna give this a she tried in the front. Most of the points come from just, you know, the the relationship I had with the skin. Oh look, it turned into an E. But also the thing I like about Riven's skin, it was actually the first batch of the newer era's Crystal Rose skins with Vi, Akali, Yone. This was Yone's release. I remember that. So yes. Okay, there's our girl Seraphine. Now she changed the game. She changed the game, honey. When I play today, I'm gonna play this skin and feel it out, honey. But yeah, this was her first legendary before her Battle Dove Seraphine skin came out. Wait, no, she had ultimate. That doesn't count. We're talking about legendary. We're not talking about KDA. And KDA in Wild Rift is still an ultimate. They just labeled it as legendary. But yeah, this skin really changed the game for me here. Okay, Gwen, base Gwen, you're not that crazy. Ooh. Yeah, we'll adjust it on the fly here. But yeah, I think Seraphine really like for a YouTuber stance, she changed the Wild Rift game. As she also changed my algorithm because she was getting a lot of people. She was getting me a lot of subscribes here and there. So yeah, and it's still a great skin, you know, obviously. Shout out to the Sarah girls out there. Oh, Sona. Now I love that we went from Seraphine to Sona. Sona, this skin was out of all the older skin lines from the first base, I think she really was up there. She really was up there. You know what? This is getting crowded. I think I'm just gonna put Gwen here. That means she's like middle of snatched and not bad. She's there. But yeah, this one is really nice as well. I think because she's so simple, white is fine. Her hair was fine. She doesn't have the same haircut with like what we're gonna see at calligraphia. You know what I mean? Like that, you know, like the big ass ponytail. She was more of a bun. And I like that white simple, and also her VFX were really simple as well. So you don't really have to go too much. It was subtle. That's what I liked about this Sona skin. And I think I got the border for that. I don't remember, but that's a good skin. Like any Sona skin is good because it's so easy to like animate her. So when we get the calligraphia skins, you know, we're gonna see black and white Sona, right? And then the VFX are gonna be like the color. But yeah, yay! Oh no. Did you guys like Vayne? I think she was the one in the batch that I didn't get in the 2024 batch with Kaisa. So I didn't have Kaisa Vayne. I have Ash, Vladimir, and Jace. So I think I got Vladimir and Jace on the gacha because I was only pulling gacha currency for Ash to redeem Ash. So, but yeah, Vayne was not bad. I think her body was snatched. You know, glasses was okay. Anastasia. Oh, you know what? It's actually not bad. She tried it. She tried it. She's way better than Ezreal, that's for sure. So yeah, that part. Bye. Hmm. Do I own this Vi skin? I don't think I own this Vi skin, but I do remember it's pink. I mean, if you want to compare Crystal Rose Vi to Crystal Rose Caitlyn, there's a night and day difference, honey. Oh. Ooh. I like the look that she was giving because she was the only female with like the masculine type feet. You know what I mean? Like y'all know what I mean. You know, y'all my crowd. So oof. I like the pink is a high point for me, but I don't think she's an for me here. Ooh. Okay, Viego. Ooh, child. Now this skin is really nice. Green, very green. I barely see people have this skin though. Again, hardcore Viego mains will probably have this. But yeah, this was kind of like a sleeper pick, along with Vladimir. A sleeper pick in the skin lines. Was Vladimir in? Was Viego in this batch with? I don't remember. No, wasn't Viego the year before this? Wasn't Viego with Seraphine? Ooh, that's a good question. But anyway, I liked I love the smoke. I love the mist. I think it kind of fits his perspective of like with the Isolde, you know, with your girl Isolde. So you know what? Honestly, it's not bad. I think I'll put it up there. Ooh, yeah, or maybe up here. No, it's good. I like this. That skin had a lot of craziness, you know, some technology stuff, but that's not bad. Okay, what's his name? Vladimir. Now, Vladimir for a skin, I think look-wise so different. Like that's not the Vladimir we once knew, especially like brown hair Vladimir. And that's what I was saying with the what was her name? Gwen versus Akali controversy in terms of hair. Because Vladimir still has like his inches, right? But it's still like styled differently, different color, different direction, and then a different approach. So but was the VFX wise good? I don't think so. I think she tried it. I put it in the front. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with that she tried it. Yone was not bad. I have that skin. I forgot about that. I have that skin. That's really good. I think it's visually enticing to see that skin. Let's see. I played with this skin a lot for Yone because that's the only Yone skin I have. Um, let's see. I think he's on a not bad situation. It's a not bad. What's a not bad then? Ooh, this is it. Yes. Is Crystal Rose Akali good than Yone? They were in the same batch, by the way, so I don't really know, but they're like 50-50. They're 50-50 on that. Okay, so last one is Yumi. Now, okay. Now, I don't see the skin as much, so I can't remember. But I think when I saw the Yumi skin when I reacted to it, this was such a random like skin line for, you know, Yumi. I guess it's cute. Again, I don't know how to judge it because I don't remember the look because again, I don't really look at spotlights unless it's like twice. So, but this was one of the newer batches. I think she's not bad. I think she's in the middle here because I know Jace isn't that too crazy. Vayne wasn't that too crazy. Ezreal, oof, you could have gone down actually, low key. But Ezreal was better FX wise than Lux, old Lux. I'm gonna say old Lux because Ezreal was never changed. So I'm counting old Lux in this situation. But yeah, I think this is the finalized tier list. We got Snatch, not bad. She tried, and they don't go here. They never go here. I'm surprised that the one who made this, there was no Zeri. Was there like a Crystal Rose Zeri? Ooh, y'all are messy. But yeah, this is the tier list. Again, take a look, take a good look. And let me know what you guys think of the tier list. Leave your own tier list down in the description below if you want to. If you're looking for this template, just type Crystal Rose and it's probably there on tier maker. But yeah, that was it. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe and notification bell for whenever I upload a new video. As you can see, I did the, what was the name of that video? I was talking about Seraphine's new look in the Crystal Rose, not Crystal Rose, the Summer Party skins, because she looked so different. They revamped her, and then turns out it was actually the final one, but they just delayed Summer Party because of the anniversary, which is at September. I also did Sona gameplay and Aurora gameplay. If you guys haven't seen my channel, this is what I am when I play games. This is what I am when I'm in a gameplay in Wild Rift. Like the information overload that you're gonna get from these videos is so nice. So make sure you give it a watch and learn. If you want to support the channel in the long run, there is a coffee page in the description below. You can donate also via the super chat on YouTube via thanks, or you can also donate, just watch the ads for free, you know, if you want to. Also, if you want to talk to me, there is a Discord link in the description below. Please do join. I yap a lot, so you know you're gonna get a lot of stuff from me, honey. But yeah, that was the tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.